Fishing is relaxing, they say.
And we have a barometric pressure. Rain and strong rain. So what I have to do is animate my lure.
How do you feel, Mr. Sarapsitis?
Because it's flashy and glow and changing always the colors of my lure. And exactly there, the barracudas are. Meets the blue is the drop. Hey guys. Yes, it's the last month of spring. Doesn't look like spring, it looks like deep winter. However, I am in a mood to go fishing, and probably a friend of mine will join me. Doesn't look very smart, but the barometric pressure is very low and the wind is very suitable. So I will risk to get wet like a cat, but let's hope that it will make sense. Okay, let's see.
Rocking the rocks again.
The sky is totally cloudy and we have a barometric pressure of, let me show you, 1005. So it's the ideal conditions to try some fishing. And I am here with my friend Alex, that he asked me if we can catch some barracudas so we can make some nice dinner out of them. So I said, okay, let's do it. We don't need many fish. We're gonna try to do our best and see if we can score. Join us. Thank you.
As I am speaking to the camera, Alexander already got his first barracuda. It seems that for one more time, the ideal conditions are the key to success. It is critically important to know when to go fishing, where, and most important, why. The biggest mistake we all do is that we give most of the credits to the place. But as I have said so many times, conditions are way more important. Try to understand the conditions and how they affect the fish behavior, and then yes, look for a good place. At least, that's what I do. If you only look to find the perfect place, then you simply chase your tail.
Μπράβο ρε φίλε. Μπράβο.
How do you feel, Mr. Sarapsitis? Carpaccio time!
The wind comes from this side and the currents are coming from this side. So the only place that I can have some chances to get some barracudas is here in front, because here the wind and the currents are getting neutralized, and barracudas, it's known that they don't like strong currents. I am also lucky because I am at the moment that the currents are changing and they go up, so they are, even if they exist, they are not still very strong. If we were here 1 hour earlier, it would be even better, but we are not. So we're gonna try to do our best. I will start with something flashy to reflect the this reduced light, and let's see if it pays. I want to start with something natural and one of my personally best colors, the blue mackerel. It's super flashy and realistic. Let's see.
When I go fishing, I always start with natural colors and check the reactions of the fish. During dull days like this, natural colors with strong flashing can serve us perfectly, as the flashing is very acceptable from the fish. To make your lure flash more, you should mostly work with jerking action.
As we speak, the fish are on the falling in front of me. I'm not sure if you can see, but where the green meets the blue is the drop. And exactly there, the barracudas are looking for fish to pass over them. But they look for unsuspicious fish. So what I have to do is animate my lure like an unaware small bait fish that is passing. To do so, I have to use them slow, with slow twitches. This will give the time that the barracudas need to strike from below. Even though phantom barracuda is for night fishing because it's flashy and glow, I'm very sure that it could serve me on these light conditions. The only thing I have to do is try it.
The air has become more heavy. I can smell the rain. My rod starts to give small electric shocks on my hand during each cast, as the braid that exits the spool creates extra electric load. But I wouldn't change anything on this day. I wouldn't trade better conditions for more hours of fishing. This is what I got today, and this is what I have to deal with now. I wish you could smell what I smell now and feel what I feel now. This is the meaning of fishing, isn't it?
As you can see, one more time, I'm using and changing always the colors of my lures because I don't like to use the same lure over and over again. It usually helps me get more fish, and that's what I'm doing now. However, Alexandros is in love with the blue mackerel, and it seems that he's doing fine with it.
Seems that Alexander got another fish very close to the rocks, but he didn't set properly the hook. In barracuda fishing, you must always set the hook properly. Otherwise,
now let's get in the real game. Let's try something awesome. I guess everybody knows Pennywise the clown, right? And this clown is very spooky. We can see far that there is rain and strong rain. Let's hope that it won't come over here and destroy our fishing.
Today it would be a great day if we had more time. In less than 1 hour we had a non-stop action. The storm is getting closer and we can hear the thunders approaching. The carbon blanks started to buzz. No fish worth even to think risking your life. I think this is the last cast for today.
So we have a day with low light conditions that both flashy and natural colors and strong unreal colors both serve our fishing with a different way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah.
So the rain started and it's very aggressive. What comes is going to be a waterfall, so we have to go so this fishing ends as fast as it started. We could have great potentials, but eventually if we didn't have this low barometric pressure and this rain, we might get nothing. So bittersweet feelings on a day like that. So I have to go and crawl up this mountain to go to the car. Won't be easy, but till next time, adios. Fishing is easy, they say. Fishing is nice, they say. Fishing is relaxing, they say. Not my fishing, guys. Not my fishing.